How's it going, everybody? So I just wanted to show y'all how Mr. Elvin's PM700 turned out after we sheared the flywheel key. Here it is right here. So I got just a generic Oregon key, and it sheared it again, and then I guess when I put it in there, it wasn't the exact width. It was a couple thousandths off, so I think I advanced the timing too much and it sheared again, but then I did a little adjustment and it's held up so far. I also retightened the flywheel down 2 different times the second go around, and it's held so far right now. But what we got is Mr. Elvin's PM700. It cleaned up really nice. It's still a good looking saw. A few blemishes here and there. All we did was we rebuilt the carburetor and did a little fix here with this weed eater grommet, steel weed eater grommet, and some Tygon, and that turned out pretty good. I don't know if you can see down in there, but probably not. Anyway, it seems to work well, and it's not really leaking. I think the fuel tank is seeping a little bit. Matter of fact, it is. The fuel tank repair, you can tell that there's been a fuel tank repair because you can see this gummy stuff in here. Oop, sorry. You can see this gummy stuff in here in this corner. It's pretty nasty stuff right there, but it's weeping a little bit. This repair though seems to be holding well. So all we did really was put the fuel line and rebuild the carburetor. Mr. Elvin said he didn't really want to spend a whole lot of money on it. It was just a sentimental saw that he'd really like to see running again, and occasionally use it every now and then. So that's what we did for him. I did find a couple little issues, like the muffler's rusted up. It's got a few holes in it now, which is common with these saws. Matter of fact, there was some debris in behind the muffler, and when I really started running it hard, it caught on fire and was smoking me out. But all that got burned off, so now it seemed to run. It seemed to not do it anymore. So that's a huge plus. And the only other thing that I found was there seems to be some slack in this needle bearing on this drum, because you can pull the cord pretty easy. Still got wicked compression. You can pull the cord pretty easy, but when you put the brake on, you see how I got that resistance now? So the brake actually kills the saw while it's idling, and that's how I knew something was wrong. The brake is really tight on these, so when there's play in that needle bearing, the drum will pull forward, because that brake band goes way forward. The drum will pull forward and bind against the clutch and kill the saw. But you know, most people usually remove these. This saw is not going to be run very much, so it still serves its function. You just can't, you'll just have to kill the saw every time you would leave it idling, and so you just kill it instead of let it idle. If you're not using it, or if you're moving stuff, just go ahead and kill it, but to be on the safe side. But for the most part, it cleaned up really nice. They usually do when they got a good coat of grime on them. It doesn't take much to make them look really good. Now, I didn't deep clean this thing just because I wasn't going to put a whole bunch of time in it. But I got this kitchen grade degreaser here that's pretty soft on paint, so that's what I use to clean it off, and it's looking pretty good. So, all right, well, I'm gonna fire it up and let you listen to it. If I can get it to work. Ah, sorry. I'm not dealing with the best setup here. Alright, let's see if this will work. So there it is. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll talk at you later.